Aloes are a group of succulents native to Africa, Madagascar, and the Arabian Peninsula. They typically grow in rosettes with spiny leaf margins and tall flower spikes. They are flowering plants and often produce tubular flowers that attract birds and insects, while their seeds are typically dispersed by wind. There are over 500 species in the genus Aloe. These plants have evolved to survive extreme drought conditions by storing water in their thick, fleshy leaves, a strategy known as succulents. In the UK, aloes are usually grown as houseplants, although there are some hardier varieties. They can be tiny and compact, perfect for growing on windowsills, while others can grow into towering tree-like structures. This video will provide information about their identification, evolution, care tips, medicinal uses, conservation, and reproduction, as well as taking a closer look at some of the more noteworthy species. Aloes are often mistaken for agaves. Both are succulents with fleshy, spiky leaves and the same rosette shapes, but they're actually from different plant families and even different continents. Agaves are native to the Americas and belong to the Asparagaceae family, which include yuccas and cordyline. Aloes are generally African plants in the Asphodelaceae family, which includes Hemerocallis or daylilies and Nephophia or red-hot pokers. One key difference between aloes and agaves is the sap. Cut an aloe leaf and you'll see yellow or clear gel. Agaves produce a milky sap. Aloe flowers are tubular and usually orange, red or yellow, flowering many times in their life cycle, while agave flowers are often branched and dramatic. They only flower once before they die. Other similar succulents include Haworthia, Haworthiopsis, and Gasteria, and these have softer leaves and different flower structures. Aloes are now considered to belong to the wider Asphodelaceae family, having been reclassified in 2016. They were previously in the Xanthuriaceae or grass tree family. Recent DNA studies revealed that the genus Aloe isn't a single evolutionary group. Botanists found that some species were more closely related to each other than to the rest of the genus. To reflect this, they've reclassified several species into new genera. Aloe plicatilis, with its fan-shaped leaves, became Kumara plicatilis. Tree-like species like Aloe barberae are now known as Aloidendron. Climbing or scrambling types like Aloe striatula were renamed to Aloeampelos. These changes help us understand how aloes evolved, adapting to different habitats, growth forms, and pollinators. Aloes likely originated in South Africa, first diversifying around 16 to 20 million years ago, long before humans evolved, and around the time that conditions there became drier. Prior to this time, their ancestors would have had more grass-like leaves, such as the daylilies and red-hot pokers that they are related to. In the UK, aloes are mostly grown indoors or in greenhouses. They need bright light, ideally a sunny windowsill or conservatory. Water deeply but infrequently, allowing the soil to dry out between waterings. Overwatering is the most common mistake and can cause rot. To avoid this, use a cactus mix or add grit to the compost for drainage. Most aloes prefer temperatures above 10 degrees C. Hardy species like Aloe aristata can tolerate light frost, but most need protection in winter. Repot when roots outgrow the container and feed lightly in spring and summer. Aloes don't need much fuss, just light, warmth, and patience. Aloe's healing reputation dates back thousands of years to when Egyptians used it in embalming. Romans applied it to wounds, and it's also mentioned in biblical texts. Today, aloe vera gel is used in skincare, sunburn relief, and digestive aids. Aloe ferox produces a bitter sap used in laxatives. Aloe arborescens is used in traditional medicine across Africa. But not all aloes are safe internally. Some can be toxic in large doses or to pets. Always research before use and avoid ingesting aloe products unless they're specifically prepared for that purpose. Many wild aloe species are under threat. Habitat loss, overharvesting by collectors, and climate change are shrinking their native ranges. The iconic Aloidendron dichotomum, or quiver tree, is now listed as vulnerable. Rising temperatures and shifting rainfall patterns are affecting its ability to reproduce. Conservation efforts include seed banks, protected reserves, and cultivation programs. Botanical gardens play a key role in preserving rare species. As growers, we can help by sourcing plants ethically, avoiding wild collected specimens, and supporting organisations to protect aloe habitats. Aloes reproduce in two main ways: offsets and seeds. Offsets or pups grow at the base and can be separated to form new plants. It's the easiest way to propagate aloes at home. Flowering aloes produce seeds after pollination, often by sunbirds or bees. Some aloes rarely flower in cultivation, especially indoors. Hybridization is common in both nature and in nurseries. Hybrids combine traits like compact growth, colourful blooms, or cold tolerance. Aloes can also be grown from leaf cutting, although with much lower success rate. To take a cutting, cut a healthy stem section and allow it to dry and callus for 2 to 3 days before planting in sandy soil and watering lightly. The most famous of all aloes, aloe vera, is prized for its soothing gel. It's likely a hybrid cultivated for centuries across the Mediterranean and Middle East. Its leaves contain polysaccharides and enzymes that help cool burns and moisturize skin. Though common, it rarely flowers indoors and prefers warm, dry conditions. Native to South Africa, Aloe ferox is taller and tougher than aloe vera. Its bitter sap is used in traditional medicines as a laxative. The plant produces dramatic red-orange flower spikes and thrives in rocky terrain. It's also harvested commercially, though wild populations need protection. Aloe arborescens is a shrubby aloe that forms dense clusters and blooms with fiery red flowers. It's used in folk medicine and often planted as a living fence in Africa. Aloe arborescens is more cold tolerant than aloe vera, making it a good candidate for UK greenhouses or more sheltered gardens. Known as the mountain aloe, Aloe marlothii is a spiny architectural species with upright leaves and tall flower spikes. It grows in high-altitude grasslands and can reach over 3 meters tall. Its flowers often lean sideways, a trait linked to sunbird pollination. Aloe polyphylla, or the spiral aloe, is a visual marvel. Native to Lesotho, it forms perfect spirals with 150 leaves arranged clockwise or counterclockwise. It's endangered in the wild and notoriously difficult to grow, needing cool temperatures and excellent drainage. But when thriving, it's unforgettable. Aloidendron barberae was formerly Aloe barberae. This tree-like species is now classified as Aloidendron, and it's one of the tallest succulents in the world, reaching up to 18 meters. Native to South Africa, it has smooth bark and branching limbs, often used in landscaping in warm climates. Kumara plicatilis, with its fan-shaped branching stems, is an unusual variety. Native to the Western Cape of South Africa, it prefers winter rainfall and rocky slopes. It was once known as Aloe plicatilis, but its unique form earned it a new genus. It's slow-growing but striking. Aloe humilis is a compact and spiky plant, ideal for growing in containers. Its leaves are covered in soft spines and it produces bright red flowers in spring. Native to the Eastern Cape, it tolerates cooler temperatures and is often confused with Hoerthia, but its flowers give it away. Aloe dichotoma, or the quiver tree, is a desert icon. Its name comes from the Sand people, who used its hollow branches to make arrow quivers. It grows in Namibia and South Africa, forming sculptural silhouettes against the sky. Sadly, it's now vulnerable due to climate change.